Can somebody make a prediction just based on the name of the book? Can someone make a prediction of what this story might be about? This is my room. No tigers allowed. Isabel, what's your prediction?
That a tiger's gonna come in.
That a tiger's gonna come in? Maybe. Jordan B?
What Isabel said.
What Isabel said, so you're agreeing with that, okay? June?
As I'm saying, I think you should like show it aloud so
Okay.
everybody can see
Okay.
the picture.
Can you see that okay? Okay. That's a good note. So every time I flip the page, I'll make sure that you guys have seen the pictures first. So this is the cover of the book. Yes, Levi.
I think he just doesn't like tigers because he's afraid of them.
Okay. Maybe she's afraid of tigers. It's a she. I know you can't really tell very good, but it is a she. Yes, Rebecca.
I think a tiger.
You think a tiger is gonna come in? All right. Bronwyn?
I think the tiger's gonna knock down the light.
A tiger's gonna knock down the light with a tail?
Yeah.
Maybe.
The shadow of the tiger.
That's right. There is a shadow of a tiger. All right. Let's just
I have one.
Okay, go ahead, Dawson.
I agree with Jordan B.
That you think a tiger's gonna come in?
Me too. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So a lot of us think that based on the name of the book, which is called what? What's the name of the book called? Have a seat, my friend. Sit down, come. What's the name of the book called? Isabel?
You can sit down.
I need you to be sitting on your bum, my friend. Sit on your bum. I'll make sure you can see every picture, okay? Sorry, Isabel, go ahead.
This is my one, no tigers allowed.
Yes, that is the name of the book, but what's another word for the name of a book? It starts with a T. Willow? Title, yes. So the title of the book is the name of the book. Now, it is by Jennifer Richard Jacobson. It is written by Jennifer Jacobson. What is the name of somebody who wrote the book? What's a different word for that? Starts with an A. Bronwyn?
The person who writes the pictures is the illustrator.
The person who draws the pictures or paints the pictures is the illustrator. But what about the person who wrote the words for the book? Who wrote the story? What are they called? Starts with an A. Levi. Not quite. Tirza? Tirza? What is it? Author? Yeah, it's the author. So the person who wrote the book is the author and the illustrator is the person who drew the pictures. So this book is by Jennifer Richard Jacobson and it is illustrated by Alexandria Neonakis. Yes, let's start. All right. This is my room. No tigers allowed. Tonight, I'm going to sleep in my very own room, in my very own bed, Jojo said. You'll be back, said Margaret. No, I won't, said Jojo. She skipped across the hall. So this is Jojo, and this is Margaret. Who do you think Margaret is to Jojo? Levi?
Big sister and mom.
Probably her big sister, maybe her mom. Sorry. You guys see the picture?
I saw her.
So she's sleeping in her very own room tonight. Jojo had just crawled under the covers, turned off the light, and stretched her toes from corner to corner in her very own bed when a lion slipped out from behind the window curtain. She could see the shadow of his mane on the wall. She could hear the tuft of his tail thump, thump, thumping against the baseboards.
Don't be so scary.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
It would be
so
scary.
No, after the jump
Great one. She sat up quick and turned on the light. The lion hid. Why do you think the lion hid?
Under the dresser. Under the dresser by the curtain. Which one about crying? Honey. This
It's still recording. Jojo ran into Margaret's room. Back so soon? Asked Margaret. I'm not back. It's just that there's a lion in my room. Well then, said Margaret, you need to make a sign. Margaret helped Jojo find a paper, a yellow marker, and flowered duct tape. Put them away when you come back, said Margaret. I won't be back, thought Jojo. Let's make a prediction. Do you think Jojo's going to be back?
Yeah. I cannot see. She could say that and
All right. Jojo wrote, no lions allowed. She taped the sign above her bed, crawled under the covers, and waited. The lion, who no doubt read the sign, did not return. But then...
it returned. The tiger. Yeah, it did.
But then...
it returned.
Jojo heard a bear. Its claws scratched across the floor. She thought she smelled meatballs on his breath.
Why did bears eat meatballs?
I don't know. Maybe he was hungry. She ever so softly leaned over and clicked on her light. The bear hid.
I see him behind the door. I can see
Behind the
it.
door.
It's half of it
He's
gone.
hiding.
Oh, I see the line in the back. Look at the back of the
Where's the
line?
The
back of the book. They're hiding in the closet.
No, I don't see the lion.
They're at the back of the book. Look, right.
Oh, on the back of the book. Okay.
Oh yeah, the line in the book.
Jojo jumped out of bed and raced into Margaret's room. I see you're back again, Margaret said. Now it's a bear, said Jojo, who was not back. I need a brown marker. She found the marker, mustered up her courage, and stomped loudly across the hall in case any bears were listening. Maybe. We'll find out. Good prediction.
Yeah, next one. I knew. Boy,
Jojo stood on her bed and wrote, no bears allowed. The bear, having no doubt read the sign, did not return. But then...
what
Oh
happened?
no, does anybody have a prediction of what's going to happen next?
A moose.
Put up your hand. Put up your hand if you have a prediction.
No.
Sebastian, what's your prediction? What do you think is going to happen next?
Moosey baboose.
Do you think a moose is going to...
It's a
Tiger.
Tiger.
Interesting. Okay.
I know.
We'll find out. But then a tiger crawled out of the closet, tripping over her shoes. His nose twitched. He licked his lips.
Ew.
How would you guys feel if a tiger came in your room and was licking his lips?
He's gonna eat.
We'll see.
That would be awesome. I would jump on the back and rip his hair.
I know. Jojo held her breath and once again clicked on her light. The tiger hid.
It looks like
Go
a
sit
baby
down, Sebastian.
tiger.
Sit on the mum.
I see hiding right there.
He's hiding, I think, in the closet.
Yeah, I think Margaret's scaring him.
I don't know. I just need an orange marker, said Jojo, sprinting into the room. She found it before Margaret could say anything about her being back. Jojo stood up on her bed and wrote, no tigers allowed. There, she shouted. She wanted that tiger to know that in her room, she was the boss.
Me and Chris are the boss in our room.
Are you?
I'm the boss in the whole room. I'm the boss of my sister.
But when Jojo turned off her light, the tiger slipped out from the closet again. Jojo slapped her hands over her eyes. Did the tiger listen to the sign?
Oh, look at the tiger's hand.
No. He did not listen to the sign.
Because he heard his hand.
We'll see. Again, Jojo turned on the light, but this time, the tiger didn't bother to hide. Jojo looked at the tiger. The tiger looked at her. She looked at the tiger. The tiger looked at her.
Her.
Jojo thought of Margaret, snug in her bed in their old room, which was tiger-free. So now what do we know about Margaret and Jojo? Here's that.
Tigers are allowed in your room.
Yeah, but when we hear Jojo thought of Margaret snug in her bed in their old room, what do we kind of know about Jojo now after hearing that?
Fine.
Yeah, Megan?
I'm just gonna like tigers.
She's gonna like tigers, maybe?
I got one.
Yeah, June?
And he's gonna let the tiger sleep in around.
Yeah, maybe. That's a good
The other
thing.
ones are gonna come out too.
Yeah, maybe they're friendly animals. Interesting.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I
Weston?
think the sister's hiding in the animal. Nope.
Do you want me to come back to you?
I think she's hiding in the animal.
Hiding... Oh, Margaret?
Yeah, in that
Oh. Like she's in an animal suit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Wow, maybe. But when you hear the words Jojo and Margaret's old room, what does that mean they used to do? They used to share something. Levi?
They used to share the room.
Yeah, they used to share their room.
And it was
And now Jojo's on her own in her very own room. But Jojo was not going back. She stood up on her bed, pointed to her sign, and shouted, "This is my room. Can't you read?" The tiger squinted at the sign.
What does that mean?
Squinted means you're squinting your eyes so you can see
I want
it
to
better.
tiger sleep in my bed. Ew.
Yesterday?
My dad calls me Jojo.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Jordan,
Jojo.
Jojo. All right, so the tiger squinted at the sign. He shook his head back and forth, back and forth. He made a sad tiger face.
Tiger overload.
Yep. Jojo paused. She pointed to the letters. It says here, "No tigers allowed." But, sit on your bum, Jordan. But the tiger padded closer and closer still. He reached out a paw. Jojo covered her eyes again.
Again? How much time? Ew, good. Where's her... I didn't see Mr. Chamba.
Nope.
Hey, you showed them the butt?
No.
Yeah.
Is this my letter? He asked. Yes, said Jojo, peering out. That's T for tiger. Tiger smiled. What's this letter? He asked, pointing to N. That's N for... Jojo stopped. She sighed. I'll show you from the beginning. Jojo pulled out her very own alphabet book from her very own bookshelf and read to Tiger. Is this a mean tiger?
No.
No! He's a nice tiger.
Gentle tiger. And I think he's playing out so he cannot move on the bed.
Yeah, probably.
So I would want a tiger like that. So when I jump
Hold your thoughts in your brain for now. But the moon was high in the sky. They only got to Tiger's G.
Can I see? Is only two tigers?
The next day, Jojo changed the sign in her very own room above her very own bed. It read, "Readers Aloud."
Reader?
She was glad she did. What do we notice about that last picture? Or the second last picture?
All of them. Now she loves every
Oh,
animal.
she loves every animal.
And now look at her face.
All right.
Look at her face up there.
Oh,
Look at her face. And I
that's
think...
Margaret, her older sister. She seems happy.
No, that's her mom.
I think Margaret's her older sister because they used to share a room.
Yeah, what does it say?
She was glad she did. Jojo was glad that she said readers aloud instead of no bears, no tigers, no lions. All right, sit down, grade ones. Sit on your bums. Okay, so we need to discuss a couple of things. No, we're not looking into the cameras. This is not a distraction.
Your teacher can hear you.
She can hear me. Yep.
And
Because she's going to watch the video after. Jordan, F, you need to be at the carpet. Everyone should be at the carpet right now.
Fashion carpet.
Everyone should be at the carpet. Okay, so we're going to do a little activity. It is called setting switch. So, what does the word setting mean? Setting. Guys, we're not paying attention to the cameras right now. We're looking at Miss S. What does the word setting mean? Rebecca.
setting means like the place where it is.
Yes, the place that it took place, right? So the place where the story happened. Where did this story happen? Hands up. Where did this story happen? Jordan Beaky.
In a room.
Yeah, in a room. Now, we're going to do something a little fun. We are going to each create a picture, and we are going to do a setting switch. So, how would the story have changed if it didn't happen in her room? What if the setting of this story happened at a water park?
What?
How would the story be different? Or how could it be different? If it happened at a water park and not in her bedroom. Here's that?
Like it wouldn't be different
It wouldn't be different?
because it would be different because it's not in a room and it wouldn't happen.
It wouldn't be different or it would be different?
It would be different.
It would be different, yeah. It probably wouldn't even have happened.
It could happen in
What time in the day did this story take place?
in the night.
In the night. Right. And
We're about to go to bed.
That's
We're
right.
about to go to bed
Gentlemen?
in the morning. That wouldn't make sense.
that's right. So the time of day is also important when we're talking about setting. So if this story happened during the day at a water park, the story wouldn't be the story that it was. Right? You could still have a story about JoJo with animals at a water park, but it would be very different. It wouldn't be about her trying to go to bed. It probably wouldn't really be about reading, learning how to read, because who goes to a water park to learn how to read?
Not me.
Not me.
And I don't
Right? Not me.
Only at school.
All right. Megan?
Can we have stairs for this?
No, this is going to be an independent activity.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you guys, you're going to each get one of these. It's called Setting Switch. You are going to draw a picture of a new setting. So I want JoJo in the picture, and I want at least the tiger, maybe even the bear, or the lion,
I'm gonna draw.
maybe even Margaret. And I want it to be in a completely different setting. It could be at nighttime. It could be during the day. It doesn't matter what time. And then I want you to write a few sentences on how the story would have changed if the setting changed. Yep.
Can we do different animals? Like
Sure.
different animals?
If you want to add a new animal, yeah, because based on the setting, there might be different animals there. Yep.
I
That's
know
fine.
different animals. There's
Speed up, Jordan. There's a what?
dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Yep. Isabel?
Can we color the picture?
Yep. So you're going to draw the picture. You're going to color the picture. Do it nicely, nice and neat. And then write out a few sentences to explain how the events of the story changed based on the setting changes. Gentlemen, are you paying attention?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. So I want everybody at their desk.
Yes, Miss Charlie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Handouts. I need my handouts